At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Molly Tees from United States Department from the Bureau of South Central Asian Affairs, who has been very, very active with this project. She has provided the funding from the State Department and also direction for this symposium. Help me welcome Dr. Tees.
As Dr. Rai said, my name is Molly Tees. I work at the Department of State in Washington, D.C. I'd like to thank Ambassador Romer, even though he's already left, for joining us today. It's very exciting to have him. And Shri Fernandez ji and Shri Jindal ji, thank you so much for your presence. And Dr. Rai, of course, for all his hard work in planning the symposium. And our colleagues from the 3 institutes that will be part of the exchanges: the O.P. Jindal Institute of Technology and Skills, the Guru Gobind Singh Government Polytechnic, and the Industrial Training Institute in Haryana. USIEF Director Adam Grotsky and his team, Vibha, you've been amazing in organizing all the on-the-ground logistics here, and we thank you so much for making this happen. This program, as you already know, Transforming Boundaries, is really the kickoff event for a series of exchanges between Montgomery College and the Indian vocational and technical institutions. It was the first initiative I took on when I joined the State Department a year ago, February 2010. I'm a firm believer in the U.S. community college system in the United States. And when I learned that 3 or 4 years ago, Haryana State had reached out to Montgomery College because they were interested in our system, and the exchange program that they had envisioned wasn't able to be completed because of a shortage of funds, I knew this was something that we had to support. I'm so pleased that we were able to launch this program and bring it back to life. Secretary Clinton has said that exchanges foster leadership, intellectual development, innovation, and promote mutual understanding and respect between our cultures. In the case of this program and the exchanges with Montgomery College, this might mean in real life that our Montgomery College automotive expert who's here, Deborah Anderson, I've seen you in your shop, you're amazing, will be able to collect information to share with her students about how Suzuki, BMW, and Ford have expanded operations so successfully in India and have made India one of the largest and most fastest growing car manufacturers in the world. She may have a chance to find out why differences in our emission systems and our emission norms is important, and why that's important in our different manufacturing and repair protocols. I hope she also has a chance to see some of the wonderful antique vehicles that are here in India as well, because you won't see them anywhere else in the world. It may prompt Mario Pecan, who's also here from the Montgomery College, and John Phillips to find out why disaster-resistant construction technology and methodologies are so important here in India, and where the need for qualified manpower in the construction sector is the greatest. On the Indian side, you may see how Montgomery College, when you get there on your visit to Montgomery College, you're going to see how they utilize their facilities 24/7 to keep their operational costs down, but also to meet the needs of working students, single parents who are busy working all day and go to college at night because that's the only time that they can go. You're going to see how Montgomery College reaches out and supports the needs of working students, how John Hammond, who's also here in this audience, he's a person who runs the math program there at Montgomery College, and how he helps students who need to get up to speed with their math courses so they can join the other students and move along with their program of study. Fantastic program. For both sides, what this means is integrating examples and case studies into each other's curriculum, making our curricula truly international. It means talking to our students about international work opportunities here in India and home in the United States. It means talking to our boards of trustees about what you have seen and the importance of these exchanges to ensure our institutions are cutting edge. Most importantly, it means forging personal relationships while you're here. I'm sort of dating myself here, but 30 years ago, I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Nepal. I grew up in a small town in northern Wisconsin. There was one business, and that was the paper mill. And if you weren't working in the paper mill, you had two options. One was the Army, and the other was just staying home. And I heard about the Peace Corps program. I never looked back. I went to Nepal. I was a science teacher in the 70s, changed my life, and for the last 30 years I've been working to promote education development and understanding between South Asia and the United States. That's my personal experience. I hope that this exchange program gives you that kind of spark to change your life also. As Secretary Clinton said in the video, and Ambassador Romer reiterated, the US and India have a long tradition of academic partnerships. We're so excited to be able to host the very first US-India Higher Education Summit this summer in mid-June in Washington, D.C. I would like to also bring your attention to the fact that there are over 100,000 Indian students studying in the United States. We hope that number continues to grow. We're so proud of our graduates that many have stayed in the United States, which we're thrilled about, and started wonderful businesses. Others return to India and work here. But only 2,500 American students come to India to study, and we hope that that can change. We would both like more Indians who are undergraduate students. Right now they're mostly graduate students. And we would love more American students to come here, studying in each other's institutions. We would like more internships in each other's private companies. We need to increase the mutual understanding of each other's education systems, but also our cultures. I think the community college model and our ideas are ambitious, but they have the chance and the potential to help our countries reach our mutual goal while providing affordable higher education and training to millions of people. I think the fact that we both share a goal of developing a 21st century workforce is something that's very important, and the community college model is one way to help us do that together. We are so looking forward to embarking on this adventure with you. Thank you so much.